What's good, y'all? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Today's the first day of school. You know, we in the P, Texas, so the phone's banned. And how I thought I would start this today is like kind of doing like a hidden camera thing, but I would have no way to do that, you know? Because first off, I didn't bring a jacket to like hide it in. I can do pocket, that's not gonna work though. I'm gonna have to do some funky stuff where I like lift up my pocket to their face. But nah, it's like, you know when you don't know when you fall asleep and then it's just night all of a sudden? Or like the middle of the morning? Sometimes you take the first sleep, then you gotta take the real sleep, you know? It's like, you fall asleep, you didn't choose to fall asleep. That was your body though. And I was mad enervated this morning because, you know, I'll be honest, I was up playing the game. And the reason I didn't record it was because I already got progress on that. And that's going to be like a real one I do. So I'm going to start up a new Warframe account maybe. And then we can do something with that. But yeah, we'll see about that. But I'm not going to do too much today because, you know, first off, I got to see the energies. It's people, man, people is already like, you know what I mean? You know, the years before, even before they took out the phones. Man, people really live off these things, I'm realizing. And ever since, you know, I lost my computer, when my computer broke, it's like, damn, this is really just a computer. Everybody really has a computer with them at all times. You can do nasty stuff with this computer. Nasty things. Wonder how long I should make this. I mean, I would have nothing else to say. Maybe if I can get something later on. Matter of fact. Maybe I could do that. Maybe. How's it going? Good morning.
Morning.
What if I put it in my short sleeve? One second. I need to just mock this real quick. All right, so I don't even know what y'all saying there, but you think I could do that? Yeah, because I walk here every day. I might be smelling questionable. I just put on deodorant. I walk everywhere, so I don't worry about smell. I mean, but that's just because doing this right now, I'm kind of getting hyped up. Like, nah, maybe I will do this. Is my hair even? Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I was thinking before. It's mad ambitious, like most of my ideas but you know, this year I'm as ambitious as I ever been, even more. This time I'm actually gonna like act it out. So what I was thinking of do was, of course, now this was the original plan where I would bring a long sleeve jacket, I would hide it. I can still do that though. So what I was thinking of doing was, I kind of get like a transcript of audio, right? And I make like a website or some kind of web series type thing where I would have a newspaper and then I would cover it there. And then maybe I can do like a synthesis of what I found from asking people what they think about the phone ban. I want people to elaborate too, so we can get like a whole thing there. And it would be like sort of like a Discord thing. Like when the stuff pops up and I have the audio, I can put the thing on the mean ski, right? You just see in my hand right now. We could put like a little image, or like the basic little person with the circle and the cylinder on the bottom, and then I could put the audio there. It's kind of like doing flashes, and then that can be its own thing. And then I can make a whole video about it. The thing is right now. Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning.
And the thing with, my channel right now, I know nobody's gonna really see this, but I'm on the way. Much of my old views was really based on mashups. It's the dopamine, but you really gotta build a brand on your own. My boy Felicity, he's got his own music channel. He's at like 178. It takes time. He's on the way though. He's on the way. I'm noticing. It's a good job. But yeah, that's what I think about doing. I get the audio, I form it into text. Maybe I can just do a video format and then do the editing from there, because I would have to do something additional. I can do like a newspaper styling. Like blank blank quote, so and so. Matter of fact, I took journalism last year. We don't talk about last year though. I didn't get far. Here now though. I was trying to switch to yearbook because I could really influence what was going on. This year I'm in public speaking, so we'll see how that goes. But doing this morning really hyped me up to this idea. I was tired at first, but I realized, if I just do something, I'm gonna get used to it. You know what I mean? I'm not really lazy. I just don't do stuff. Like I never start. But when I do start, I go in. Sophomore year, I was really on the business, but I don't exactly remember what happened there. Yeah, story for another day. As are many other stories. I might as well just keep y'all on here. Let's see what time it is. Maybe 6:54. So we got about 1:30. Jeebus. 1:30. So school starts up at 8:30. I'm not sure if I should tell you this. Screw it. It was 8:30 last time I was here. I'm not sure if it changed again. I don't know what the deal is with these people. I'm pretty sure it's 8:30. It's 8:30. And it's 6:54 right now. So I got about 1:36. That was a body yawn. I'm not tired. Trust me. Got about 1:36 until we really get this thing going. So, as in I get in the building, oh, that's not a good feeling. My lower region. Nah, I got it. So let's my classes. So since I've kind of like dropped out twice, my school email's kind of been up in the air. So I wouldn't be able to check that right now because I'm recording off the camera app, and if I leave, it's gonna end the recording. I think so. I never tried it. I don't want to try it now though. I think we got something good going on right now. But let's see. Classes, right? So, every other year, not a single year of high school have I took a regular class. Nope. Like an on-level class. Nope. Pride thing, maybe. Pride thing, probably. Most likely, actually. But, freshman year, I was good at the start. But I think I really got a big chip on my shoulder, dealing with certain type of people. And it's not really against the people. It's more on me and how I handled the whole situation. But, So I'm taking AP Calculus, I think. We got AP Calculus, Astronomy. I could have done the AP thing there. I'm on level, I think. I have no idea was it Astronomy? I think so. It was Astronomy, yes. I'm trying to have some cohesion with my, school personality. Because junior year, for about the month I was a junior, I was in the Science Olympiad. Long story there. Didn't finish that. Barely even got started with it. Did people depend on me? Eh. I wasn't in that big of circles, but people still depended on me. That's still something, right? That's still good for something. And then I dropped out. And then beforehand, I was like, no, okay, let me try to remember this story. Okay, I think I got started by telling the teacher I was good at astronomy. Was that true? No, I don't know nothing about no planets. I don't know nothing about that. I'm more of a geography person. Really good at that back in the 8th grade. It's 2025 right now. That would be about 3 to 4 years ago. Gosh darn, I'm getting old. But yeah, I'm trying to keep up with that. I'm not sure why I said that. Okay, so it kind of went like a vetting process. I'm sorry this isn't rehearsed. You know, we get used to it. I'm trying to make it off the cup. Eventually, off the cup is going to get faster. You know what I mean? Anyway, so when you get started in the Science Olympiad, I think they ask you what kind of stuff you're good at. Because I think a lot of people going into it have either done it before or like that's their pathway where they know stuff about it. I'm sure people are honest too. Like oh, I know nothing about this. Just, you know, I'm going to go with the flow. And I did very much go with the flow, yeah. Because I sort of just BS'd a bunch of words. And with that, boom, you know what I mean? So, going into it, when it came to actually picking the type of events you wanted to do, Science Olympiad is basically like, you know, the Olympics, but for sciences. You got all these bunch of sciences, and you go to this huge competition at some point. I'm not sure how many times it is. You do it multiple times, so it's not like an exclusive, big, grand thing. I think it's like every 4 weeks or something. But everybody has a different thing they're assigned to. And you're either engineering stuff, building fans, skateboards, chairs, or something. Or doing science stuff. One of them, you just gotta like analyze stuff, you gotta remember stuff. It's basically like school again. And it's something for college. Everything's for college, really. Who cares about the now? Everything's for college. I'm sure. Didn't really care that much, don't remember. I'm probably gonna, you know, see the people in there again. It's like, oh, where you been? It's like, long story. It's never been awkward, you know. Luckily, God's been careful about me with that. Because nothing's ever been awkward with me. It's just been avoided. I never had to deal with it more than it happened. So at least I'm comfortable, right? At least I'm comfortable. So when picking the Science Olympiad event you wanted to do, I think it was like a Google Forms, something like that. And then, because it was automated, because I'm not sure if I would do this in person, because I was on the app, right? Then because I didn't know how anything worked at all. I just went into it, picked up all the things down, seen every one of the events you could do. I was like, I'm gonna just do all of them. Just clicked every bubble there was to click, and then boom, I was in every event. Now, not for long though, because apparently there is like time gaps. I couldn't physically be in like 25 locations at once. So when we got our first meeting, I don't know, this is like early on, like September or something, it was like, oh, Solomon, you took way too much classes. Because I think I literally picked all of them but one. It would be really funny if I could remember that last one. Matter of fact, I still got a board of what I ended up with. Maybe we'll get to that at the end of the day. You know, after the whole Naminsky. But ended up choosing everything. And I had to narrow it down to about 7, I think. 7? No. Maybe 5, 4 to 7. Around that, 4 to 7. And That's all, really. That's all about that. Did I properly encapsulate, why I'm doing astronomy? Anyway, back to English. I've always been good at English. I've been a writer since, technically the 5th grade. Really came into my own, around the 8th grade. Right? Yeah. I really started writing stuff there. Poetry. Got into rap, 9th grade. Still rapping, 12th grade. Fell out school, dropped out twice. We back in it though. We back in. So I've always been doing advanced English since 8th grade. I was in on level at first, but then I switched over later on in the year because damn, you're too smart. My ego has never been that big since. Life humbled me for sure. But I'm in AP English. AP English 4, I think. Okay, what's the other one? History. I think AP Government or something. I don't really know nothing about history. I used to hate my 9th grade, my freshman history teacher, because she was so antsy all the time. I'm gonna do a whole concise thing about that, because we're really just freestyling off the top still. We're not really doing anything. Just really going off the top. Let's see what time it is now. Okay, 7:03. Once I had a science teacher who was in a strange controversy over touching a female student. Story for another day. So AP Government, I'm not really sure what to expect from that. Last time I was in history class, it was lame. Okay, what was I in last year? Oh no, it was that too. Mrs. Barcy, she was cool. People liked her. I was a very tardy student. Making every excuse. I would bathroom camp. I would bathroom camp for the whole period, so I went out to go there. Sometimes I would just leave beforehand, leave after. Wouldn't even go to 4 periods sometimes. It was a history class, They make you do actual work. It is what it is. Cause you get a whole book with it too. You know how that go. You gotta read through the whole book and stuff. Possible. Me, I wouldn't really have much people during lunchtime, so I would just go through it then. Now, back in freshman year, you would have to write notes. I don't think that they catch you on that anymore. You're just expected to know stuff, which is good. Because I think they're really just preparing you for test with that whole notes checking thing. Because it don't make sense that you're getting a 0 for not writing notes. Because if you remember stuff, you remember stuff. That's really what counts at the end of the day. Who cares how you get the 100? You got a 100. That's really all there is to it. So yeah, that's. I'm sure we're gonna see how I psych myself up for all this stuff. What's my? Okay. We're good on power still. We're gonna see how I psych myself up to actually care about school. Because first off, I'm here. Congratulations to me. I'm here in the present. Because I haven't been writing mad long. I've just been making music. Because I already been written everything there is to write. That sound like something? I already wrote everything there is to write. I already got all the stuff in my mind for about 3 years of doing this thing. Damn, it's been 3 years, bro. 3 years of music. So it's really just executing ideas. Working. Want to be a videographer. I didn't say that in the last video. I want to be a videographer. And that's a fancy word for camera person. Probably should write these things down. I gotta make sure these things kind of hit. But yeah, that's that. That's my core classes. Hey man. And for my other classes, we already got personal speaking. Why I did that? I still got this teeth I'm working out. It's fine, You just don't ask me to smile, or it looks bugged out just with my face. Cause you got my lips out too. Pause. And plus that with the teeth, It's not a happy picture. Because now that I'm looking at myself more, it's like I'm not who I thought I was. But that's a story for another day. Personal speaking, I'm trying to get better at speaking. You know? I want to perform one day, perform my music. I already be doing concerts in my room, but you know, what's that gonna do, right? Do something. You can do anything on the internet, actually. You get lucky with the algorithm, boom. And I've never been lucky like that, because I think you get one banger, this is how algorithms work. You get one banger, no matter it's on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you're more likely to get more bangers. It's exponential. And I think my highest view video is about... Oh, no, sir.
No, okay.
And about 6. Good morning, sir.
You ready for school, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, I love it. I love it.
Six is on my mind. There's a 6 on my mind. 6 of what? 6 of what? Okay, what was I saying? Something about public speaking, right? Public speaking. 6 of what? 6 of what? What was I saying? What was I saying? Performing music, right? Algorithms. So I think my highest view video was about 6 views. 6 views, yes. And that's no banger at all. Ugh. That's no banger at all. But those people that be having those random videos of them just talking in their car or something for about 10 minutes or something. It's the algorithm crazy. They get 10K views in an hour or something. Yeah, it's usually about personal issue. But it's strangely concise. I'm sure they planned it out before. Or maybe I'm just very behind. Could be that. Could be I'm very behind on speaking. It's fair, you know. If only y'all seen my shooting percentage. But people just get those things out the blue. Rather than some old guy you see, some college student in a car somewhere talking about their problems. But I'm just here, talking to a phone still, as I've always been. It's cumbersome. You know, I always talk to myself. It's just about time I put it on camera. And as soon as I put it on camera, it's way less concise now. Strange how that works. Because you got to plan out the play. Because you got to plan out something when you press that record button. Like, what am I going to say? What am I talking about? When you're on the blue. Because if I turn on the camera, there's going to be a veil I put up. It's sort of like I force myself to rehearse for it. It's like it can't even be real if I just press that button. But as soon as I have a great idea, it's when I'm usually doing something grueling, like school. And I can't just press the record button. I can do whatever I want, actually. I can press that record button in the middle of biology class. I can put this phone in my sleeve, put my sleeve up to people and say, just speak your thoughts. That's a funny image right there. You know, unlucky me, I don't have a cameraman yet. I know somebody with a camera. Maybe I can employ him. I'm not sure if he still goes to this school. It's been a minute. We gonna see though. I want to do one of them vlogs, but they're really outlawing that. They're really outlawing that now. And you know, you got to stand up for what's right. But when it comes to standing up for what's right, you know, it's gonna sound bad, but luckily I don't got to do it all the time. Because sometimes I'll be tired. Sometimes I'll be tired and I don't want to do nothing. Just facts, really. But one day I'm gonna psych myself up each morning. Go to sleep early, wake up early. I mean, exercise in the morning, get ready to make a change. Not today though. You know, they say if you stir the pot enough, you get a stew going. That's how I thought it up. Back to the Stephen King quote. If you think of something twice, it's a good enough thought. Because first, it's a first thought that comes. It's like non-matured. It's just a thought off the top. But then if it comes back to you, then it's a good idea. Do I believe in that? I have a lot of ideas over these past 5 years I've been conscious. Is that true? I don't want it to be true. It might be true, though. Because it's not really how it happens. It's how I respond to it. Because I can really remember whatever I want. That's not a here nor there. I realize I can't get angry. My face literally cannot get angry. This kind of looks like I'm taking a doo-doo. But okay, we got 5 classes now. AP Calculus, Astronomy, AP English 4. Let's see, what else? What else? I didn't forget, I just got sidetracked. AP Government or Economics or something. Is this one of them? Public speaking. For my other class, let's see. So you have a total of 8 classes, and one of my other electives is band. I have so much stories about band, my whole band history. It's really bugged out. It's like put it into words. I think I'm really a script person. Not good at freestyling either. I'm the type to write it down, unfortunately. This is how it go, though. It's just something I gotta work on. I was supposed to do something yesterday. I'm sure I had a thought yesterday I wanted to speak on. But no, I was playing video games. Not a proud thought, it's honest thought, though.
That's Gabby.
I think my face is uneven too. But yeah, band, double block period. You got it. One time on both days. One of them. And then my last class, let's see if I can remember. Oh, nope, never mind. I don't think I chose my last class. It's a credit recovery class for time missed, time lost. So yeah, my last class is credit recovery. Begrudgingly, we're gonna see how that goes though. Seems like it's just gonna be a silent mess of, other miscreant, kids. The misunderstood kids is, I'm just trying to be funny. Good morning. Usually, it's just good that I'm in these type of spaces because that's really who I want to speak to. I don't want to go to college. It's gonna be too pristine. But you see, I just be having thoughts. One day I'm going to go back to these videos and I'm going to look at every little thing I said and I'm going to build up on all of them. Because I'm really different. My finger was on the mic. We're going to see if that's anything. If it messes up the audio. But I really said everything I needed to say, really. It's about 7:16 right now. That's really all. I'm going to see y'all in about 5, 8, 9, 10 hours. Wow. That don't even sound right. No, because 5, then another 5 would be 5 o'clock. No, I'm not even making sense. 8 hours. Right? No, it's not 8 hours, though. Okay. Nah, matter of fact, we're just going. School actually starts in 2 hours from right now. At 9 o'clock it starts. You got 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 8 on my finger right now. Hello again. I got 8 on my finger. So it's 8 hours. I need to start doing math too. I'm in AP calculus. Why? Pride thing. I was in, AP algebra 2. I was always trying to go forward. Because the thing is, they really groom the kids into doing geometry early on. They be starting geometry in like 7th grade. Then you go on a pathway. You go on a pathway from there. What about the parents who didn't know? I'm sure there's some summer class you can take, but I never really cared about much of that because it really don't matter at the end of the day. As long as you paid, As long as you pay, that's all you need. But they really start young. That's how they get them. They put in your mind that you always got to push to the next level. You don't even know how to live normal. What is normal? That's what I'm going to ask in my comic. Dan. D-A-N. Started about one chapter of it. Got a some odd, maybe 800 words on the Google Doc. I need to do that too. When? Definitely not today. Gonna do nothing today. I'm on a cruise, shoot. But I don't have my school account yet. I might actually. I'm gonna check right after this. But they said they're gonna have the classes on the stairwell. Classes on the stairwell. Where you're gonna see what your first class is. I think I was in this situation last year too when I didn't have my school account because it's like, no, it would be the second time because it wasn't like this at the start of sophomore year. About the second time I'm starting school without a school account or a Chromebook. I don't have no folders. I expected I had a lot more folders than I had. Now, did my mom might have moved them, which that's what it tends to be. But I'm maturing and I'm realizing it isn't. Maybe some stuff just isn't there, Might have just been the wind. Because I don't be thinking about stuff when I do it, I swear, you can call what I do at night sleepwalking. I just be walking back and forth. It's probably like autism or something, I swear. It's probably autism. Because I'm walking back and forth. It's like some weird kind of flow state, but it's nothing productive. It's like a flow state of walking back and forth. I go in the fridge, open the fridge, close the fridge, go back into my room. And of course, it's all with music on. Because for the past 3, 4, 5 years, just had the soundtrack in my head. I'm imagining every song I ever listened to, I made myself. It's a bugged out thing. I'm walking it back and forth, room, refrigerator. Like I did everything on my own, like I planned it all out. It's bugged out, really. If I could just do that, doing something productive. And I keep on saying, I don't even really know what that is. Because I have so much stuff I want to do. Want to be good at drawing, writing, painting. Basically already said that. Music, oral speaking. 4 things. I don't even know where to start, man. No, based off all the time I lost, you think I would have been somewhere at this point. I'm somewhere. Sometimes it feels like nowhere meaningful. It's gonna change eventually. First day, we're still not sure if I'm gonna do the sleeve thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to be here for a while now, right? Got approximately hour and nine until this whole thing starts. Back in my day, we were expected to start at 8. Back in my older folks' day, they had to start at 7. I think. Don't remember exactly. Sounds right though. Not sure if I'm gonna do the sleeve thing. I think I might just walk around, demo mock test it. I'm still thinking about the image of me just doing the shoulder thing at people. It's gonna be funny. Might do that, but that's really all for me. You know, all my classes now. You know what I'm gonna do with myself. I like that. Going into the future, all that stuff. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. You see, I just contradicted myself. There's no cohesion to any words I speak. I realize. Because soon as I turn on the camera, I forget everything I ever thought about. It's crazy. Oh, hello again.
Hi.
But yeah, that's all for me. You're probably gonna hear from me again. I really want to do like one of them videos. I would have to hide it at all times though. Like gonna have to put it in my shirt or something. Putting my phone in my mouth is bugged out. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just thought that. I don't even know how that would look. Definitely fuck up my screen though. Man, I'm the man with the ideas. Just don't ask me to sit on it. I'll probably get far with some editing. That's really all for me. No, matter of fact, no more ifs, ands, or buts. That's a lie. Maybe no more maybes. You know, either you do or you don't. You will hear from me again later. We gonna do a little thing. I'm gonna find some place to hide it. Matter of fact, I got my duffel bag on me. 1 second. Okay, nope, that's the wrong spot. That's a place that's hard to close. There we go. If I got the please. Okay, I got. Okay, gosh darn, I might have put it back in my room. I had a little, it's not a purse, it's a satchel, I think. I had a little satchel that my mother got me. I already had one, but it's like, gosh darn. Yep, it's not in here either. Okay. Matter of fact, I do got something actually. I do got another method. There is another method. I do have my patented, is that the word? It's good. My patented Hawk Band jug. It's got a little compartment in the front. You put all kinds of stuff in there. I can put it in there. And maybe I can stick it up to people. And then in post, I can really boost up the audio. Oh yeah, we got something going on. Okay, now as I don't really have much place to go from here, I will try it, and if any pushing turns the phone off, then it's done, and you will hear from me from another point. But you don't know until you know, so let's start right now. All right. Oh shoot. Yeah, this thing is real lopsided. Okay, we'll see if I hear from you again. All right, so and so. Mic check, mic check. Damn business, bro. Oh my gosh, y'all still here? They not like me and I'm not like them, bro. We got it. Stick a bottle to someone's face. Just tell me your thoughts. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm goated. Okay, now that's just for audio purposes. I'm not even sure if y'all heard me yet, but you know, I can just do all that other stuff in post. But I have to put this back in the thing. Well, no, matter of fact, I should keep it out actually, but not for video purposes. So if yes, it will. Oh. So how can I do this snidely? Because it's very apparent. I need something that is a phone that masks something else. Yeah, something that masks something else. Whether that's feasible or not, I'm not sure yet. We gonna see though. Yeah, I'm slowly becoming who I always thought I was. Who I always knew, what I always knew I was. Gotta get in the emote game too, because if I'm gonna promote my music, I gotta be doing all the stuff with the hands and stuff. My eyes is really something. Really something. You know, the teeth thing, people are going to talk about that. Some dude said my lips were chapped. It's like, that's just how my lips look. It's like, you know, it's just hate. The other stuff, like the eyes, that's something I can get used to. Because I know my eyebrows, I think they're permanently stuck here. They can't go any lower than that. So I do most of my emoting with my eyes. I don't even look like anything, actually. I look neutral at all times. Can't be angry. Don't know what it looks like when I'm sad. If this ever gets off the ground, and anybody ever sees me crying, you know, God forbid, take a picture of me, please, because I never know what I look like crying. You know, I was fucked up in the crib about 1.5 months ago, maybe. You know, crying over old work. Crying. But yeah, the camera stuff, we're gonna see how that goes. But just what if someone gets like privy to it, like, hey, get this thing out of my face. I don't know where this thing's been. What is an excuse I can come up with? What is an excuse I can come up with? Oh no, I'm stretching. I'm just stretching. I can do that. Put the bottle up to their face, just saying I'm just stretching. Now what if a teacher comes up? I'm gonna have to constantly move around, I think. Because I think his phones can't be out. Right? You can still have them. Because who's leaving the house without a phone? Let's be real now. Let's be serious. Who's leaving the house without a phone? What is this teaching you about real life? That's always the thing they say to motivate people with school is like, oh, it's preparing you for real life. I would bring my phone with me everywhere. Shoot. To talk about some math is preparing me for real life. I can bring a calculator with me. Even with some graph stuff, I can take what's the app that has the graph on it? If anybody in school knows the geometry app or something. Geometry is shapes, right? It's not lines. Wherever it's the part of math where it's like lines and stuff, there's a website for that graphing website. Matter of fact, if we got AI, we should make AI do all that stuff for us. Who wants to do? Never mind. Because there are insane people in the world that want to do math. I'm gonna be insane eventually. I'm already insane in one facet. Why not the rest? Already insane in one facet. Why not the rest? So I'm gonna have to constantly move around as to not give wind. Honestly, besides that, I think I got everything mapped out for that. Now that we're like, because we're doing stuff that we're planning for. I'm not gonna end at any of this. I think all of this is important for something. Gosh dang. But what if people have nothing meaningful to say? It's a very pessimistic thought, and I know life is more than what I've seen it to be. Things don't have to be the way they are. But what if there's no good material? I think so. I think everybody really you got to click with some people. Once you got it, they got it. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Now, am I a magnetic person? I think once you get to hear me, I am. From looks, it looks like I'm half dead when you see me. And my face crooked, you can even see it in my lips too. Don't focus on it after I told you the fact. But, first I gotta ask. Okay, I gotta ask something like, hey, can I get your thoughts? Yo, why haven't I done this sooner, bro? Why haven't I done this sooner? Bottle to your face. Yo, you got thoughts? I gotta say it thorough like that. Cause it's kind of like laid back too. Like, oh, maybe I didn't have thoughts, but I got some, say my piece. And I think camera's really bringing out of people. Now, we can't, so they're very specific about the phone rules. It's not just phones. So just phones is something everybody has, something everybody should have. Cameras, I think, is also off limits. I'm going to review it. Maybe we're going to pontificate on it again later. But I think it's also camera stuff like that. So, a camera, shoot, everybody can get their moment. Yo, first time I heard, 6, 7. That was just a Skrilla song to me. I didn't know that was a meme. What does it mean though? Because I be on reels. It's like the dude doing this with his hands. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean anything? That might be the worst meme of all time. I'm not gonna lie, that might be the worst meme of all time. We gonna see though. We gonna see how I feel later on. These are just surface level thoughts. I've never made a script once. That's a lie. You say I just be saying stuff. But cameras, they're really bringing out, because anybody can get their moment. Anybody can get their moment in the algorithm. Because it really just takes one little shot. You can be interviewed by some dude in the city. Talk about some hawk tour. Boom, now you got Bitcoin booming. You got a podcast based on that. You got about 8 months of fame. Then somebody else pops up. Do something different. Boom, boom, boom. 6'7". 6'7", because we were talking about that. Hawk 2 was 6'7". Same ballpark, really. I hope they don't do that to Skrilla, though. He really been having songs. Don't turn Skrilla into the 6'7" guy. Maybe he wants that. Who am I? You know? But you know, everything is everything on the internet. You can have your day, you can have your one hit song. 41, but I got 41's on. That's a good song. I like that song. That's a moment though. You may want a country song. But Blizzy Boy, shout out Blizzy Boy. 41, that's a good song. But I think this could use some editing actually. I could put this 41 song right there. I can cut out all the blank spots. I really gotta show that I care, because I once seen a talk about how can you be authentic? You can be authentic by editing your videos too, like taking parts out. And that's like a very profound thought. Because yeah, you can be authentic by taking spots out where there's dead air, because it shows that you care, you know? We'll see if I go back to that idea. But yeah, camera, that might help. I know someone with a camera, his name is Sawyer. Think about, no way, it's been a full year. It was definitely early on this year. Because 2025 has been a very crazy year for me. You know, once I get back in the field, once I get back on the mic, you're going to hear about it. But it's been a crazy year. And I would make this a podcast. I think there's too much silence in it. Anyway. You know, this crazy part, I look way less insane when I'm talking into a camera. I'm just doing what I do on a daily basis. A lot less formulated. Like I can think of words quicker than I can speak them, which makes sense, you know. When you hear someone else say it, it gets locked into your brain, but now you got to say it in your voice. But Sawyer, I'm not even sure if he goes here. But Sawyer, he's someone I have with a camera. And about 4 months ago, let's say 4.5, 3.5 months ago, I was kind of like in the state. I was like, oh nah, I'm about to have my moment. Didn't have my moment. Very significant date for me, 4/20/4/27. Not for any funny reasons, but for now we're gonna say it's a funny reason. And I think it was probably around that time, because I was trying to get all this music out. A lot of music I have planned. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it before the end of the year. I'm gonna hold myself on that before the end of the year. Lord. But on Instagram, I DM Sawyer. I was like, yo, you think you could film a video for me? Like, and of course he said yes. It was like, it makes sense. You know, he's the type to like post pictures on Instagram. I think he actually has a camera though. There's a very thin line between an Instagram photographer and a real life photographer. We're gonna see if I build on that. But I texted him, yeah, can you do a video? And he's like, yeah, just, you've got a song? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know. That's basically like, I might get you 75 chance I'm gonna get back to you. Turns out I didn't get back to him because last time I made a song I did like a 3-song EP. That's barely formulated though. Since I don't have a computer anymore, I did that on the headset mic. 7:42, man, time flies. I did that on the headset mic, so it sounded all bugged out. And it was kind of just like a little thing. It wasn't real. I might actually get rid of it, because it's called Day in the House 2. Matter of fact, I'm going to change the name of it. Because Day in the House 1, that came after Progress Report 1. And how it's going, my whole, return back into the scene is going to be Progress Report 2. Progress Report 2. And after that will come A Day in the Home 2. Because I recorded Day in the Home 1 around 2023, August 6th. No, it's like August 9th or something. Because Progress Report came out about 3 days before, August 6th. I'm very fond of that. Because I was listening back to it, a few days back. It was like, wow, I was really hungry. Well, like, I was very hopeful that things would get better. And making that as a freshman, it was like, damn. It's like, I'm glad I did that. Because, I always like to have a part of me to look back on. And that's really what my debut album is going to be. I'm still in the mixtape era. I'm still using other people's beats, stuff like that. But, that's just to get my name out there, really. Once I'm in, I'm in. Hey, good morning, man. Once I'm in the game, I'm in. Because once you get in the algorithm, you're in the algorithm. You don't gotta... Nothing is harder than getting in first, I think. Well, the hard part is keeping it. But getting in is what you do with that. Really. Because if you already got it, then you lose it. I think it's... Well, you weren't really locked in like that. Because if you get it, you don't do nothing with it once you get it. It's like, wow, well, did you get this on accident? You know what I mean? It's like, people really don't know what they got until it's gone. That's why, as soon as you got to lock in with it. Did I have a moment like that? No. Matter of fact, I was trying to do like the little video thing. I don't really have a style right now. Because one time, there's this thing in the bathroom. Maybe I'll get back to it later. And you can see on my Instagram, actually, as soon as you see it, it's a thing on the wall. Once you know it, you know it. But I don't really have like a basis yet. I haven't hit one yet. Because everything I might have hit was something I didn't want to further do. Because really, when I first started, it's like, because my first video was March 31st, 2023, right? And later on, into my career, let's say around June, July, around that time, I was in New York at that time, and I was making mashup videos. Why? Easy thing to do, really. You just gotta take one song. And it wasn't even like artful how I did it. It wasn't like, Spectre, the guy on Twitter, who be putting one beat on another dude's song. It wasn't even like that. It was more so a transition into the other song. More so like a DJ mix. You know what I mean? And not even the DJ mix. It was really just the farm views using other people's names. And I'm realizing that's how the game works. You got to get in off someone else's name. And then maybe, if people like you enough, or if you get shown more, because really it is all views on at the end of the day. You get views on this video, views on this video. You keep on farming the same popular person's name until you come out with your own video, and then you hope people stick with you and subscribe to you for that. And then they latch on to you from there. And then you can really build off your own brand. Because what I did, I would like mash up Drake songs, Future songs, stuff like that. And then, that would give me a lot of views. Getting like 16,000 views. Nothing off me, though. Nothing viable. And, hey, man. There's nothing viable. It wasn't anything I can build up upon. As long as they're good, I'm good. So I would do that for about some 10 videos. Then I would, eventually get back into releasing my own music again. And, it's all gone. I'm back to 12 views per video. 12 to 0 views. 0 to 12. It's like, Well, damn, now I'm all down about myself, but that's really how it goes. You got to start off with you. That's why I got this new channel. I'm starting off with me. I mean, that's all I got. Got to work off me. Because when I get on, then I can do something with that platform viably. Because I realized I went from about 100 some views, 100 some subscribers. No, was it even that? I wasn't really getting subscribers like that. Maybe when I was releasing my own music before I started, shilling, I might have had about 30 views. Subscribers. And I started doing the mashups. It was like a Drake and Future thing. I got up to 100. Then my most popular one, and I'm kind of proud about this because it was like original. I put a Lucky verse on the Earl Sweatshirt. The Mike and Earl Sweatshirt song with Tony Snow on it. Like that's something there, because I think I was using something that was actually new, and I think that's maybe people from the old videos went to that one, because I was doing a bunch of like Pop, Tyler the Creator, Drake, Future, people like that, getting views off that. And then when I start, I would get a bunch of subscribers from that. Let's say I'm at about maybe 400. I was so excited about it. It's more so just a feeling. Oh, I'm getting so much subscribers. You're not getting no subscribers. They getting subscribers for you. You don't got nothing to your name yet. And, later on I would build a brand off that. But, for the time being, it's just been me. Hello. And working off that, when I made the Lucky video, I'm very proud of that video still, because I actually had to do some work for it. It's good knowing when you do work and then you get something for it. It's like doing push-ups. It's not going to happen quickly or immediately. It's going to happen, though. And, that's what you got to be in it for. Because from that point, I since converted that channel into a clips channel. For the reason, I'll get into that later on, but, I can use that as a springboard with all of the subscribers I have. I maybe lost some, because really, I haven't been putting out videos like that. On my new channel, I've been getting out mad videos. I got on my old podcast out. I'm getting everything from my first video up, and the software I use, you can only get download 50 videos in a day. YouTube only lets you get 10 videos out per day. Matter of fact, I should be getting out videos right now. Get into YouTube Studio, do all that. Matter of fact, when can I start doing that? No way I'm gonna do this all the way until 8:30, right? Because I already really made out a plan. Stick up a bottle to someone's face, move around constantly, and then ask them some questions. Oh, yo, you got thoughts? All right, yeah. Boom. Already got that mapped out. We're really just, reminiscing. But on my new channel, I'm really trying to build a brand for myself. I looked at the video I did last time, 0 views so far. I've never been that lucky with the algorithm. See, here's the thing. I never had as much as any of my competition. I will outwork all of them, though. No matter what you got, no matter what you were given, I will outwork all of you. I will be ahead of the game. No lucky algorithm boost will be on my side. Eventually it will, because that's where it'll have to be. Ultimately, I'm working towards a system. But eventually, I'm gonna catch one. It's gonna be from consistency, because that's really what you get. Consistency. You be consistent every day. Every day, maybe every other day for me, because I skipped a day last time. Okay, we're at 7:50. I skipped a day yesterday, but I always stay locked in. Always stay locked. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna go back into YouTube Studio, get out another 10 videos, and how I mapped it out from all the videos I have until now, skipping the music videos, because I'm gonna keep that on there. I want that to be still there for people who want to see it. I don't want to move it because it's going to be cheap. It's not good. That wouldn't be the reason why I would start again, just to build off someone else's name again. Now, with the Clips channel, you can say that is what it is. I'm not doing it for views anymore. It's really an insular thing within the community I make clips for now. Because, like, I want to be, you can go to, I don't care how much views it has as long as people see it. Because I'm, where I would get a bunch of views before, I'm getting actual comments now. Out of 5 people that viewed something, I get 2 comments. Imagine how crazy that is. Out of 5 people, 2 people commented on it. And out of 1,000, maybe 1. Shoot. Maybe 3. That's a crazy thing to think. Because no one's really interested in you at the end of the day. When you get high off someone else's name. So I'm doing the clips. I haven't done much in a while, because this is like a transition for me. But it's fulfilling for me. I believe in, the person I'm doing clips for and their message. And, you got to make it good for the public. Because ultimately, that's how you want your message to get out. You got to make it good for the public. I don't care if you got to be like pretentious. Ultimately, you're speaking to someone. You could speak to a pretentious audience. They're gonna find you. They're either gonna search for you. Algorithms gonna speak to them. If it's there, it's there. If it's there, it's there. Okay, honestly, I think that's all. Really. Now we gonna see if more people show up. I'm not sure how much people are gonna be here early like that. Matter of fact, we still got 40 minutes, which is bugged out. We still got 40 minutes. So I got plenty of time to get the videos up. But it's looking bright. Pray it's looking bright for y'all too. Damn, hour and 7. That's all for me. So, this has been Solomon. I will see you very soon. For me, maybe about an hour. No, not even. Maybe hour and then some. I'm gonna see y'all soon. It's not a bye yet. It's a see you soon. What's up, y'all? I'm back. It's been a full day. It's about 6 now. I last seen you about 11 hours ago. For the first day, it was great motivation. Because I hate these niggas so much, bro. I swear to God, public school will really fucking change a nigga. I've never been so locked in before. I'm like, fuck everybody, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you know how things went. More so with the idea. I checked back on my log. I had about 4 videos. I don't know how it worked. But basically, the bottle plan worked for the most part. I didn't talk to any women. I got about 4 different groups. So I think the videos work enough. I might get it out today, tomorrow. I can't get it out tomorrow, actually. My fault. I'm in, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's outside. The cedar be bugged out at, around this time. Now, whether or not I should record more videos from here, as in like for the rest of today, because I already reached my limit on YouTube. That's 10 videos per day. I'm getting all those out still. I almost got finished with, what's the name of the album? It's me holding my bassoon with the headband on. The thing on my side is purple. I forgot what that's called, but I really did not try on that, bro. And I really hate myself for that, bro. Because, I'm really proving these niggas correct, bro. that I'm not on shit. I really just put a bunch of, filler into it. And how it was supposed to be done, I was supposed to finish it all. You're basically just a bunch of beats, supposed to be a beat tape. But I just put a bunch of filler ideas in there. You listen to it, you basically got snippets of other songs. It's really lazy. And, eventually on this mixtape run I'm about to go on, I'm going to rectify it. Unfortunately, I put my earbuds in the... Jesus Christ. I put my earbuds in the laundry, in my pocket. I accidentally forgot. Just remembered as soon as I wasn't there. Got really fucking pissed. Fuck. I got really pissed. So we gonna hope it's still there. All I need is the adapter anyway. Matter of fact, I think it just got finished. Because I don't hear it anymore. So, yeah, I might be making some music. But from now on, I'm not even going to say it because I know I'm going to end up breaking it if I say it. If it's a thought, it's just going to be part of my head. First day was, no old work. I can't get any nastiness off. No, matter of fact, I'm going to say what I was thinking. Because it's really like, the headspace I'm in right now. If I'm not fucking you, we not doing business, we not making money, why the fuck are you around, bro? At some point, it's even gonna blur between family, bro. If we not doing business, it's like, why? I'm really getting mad pessimistic in here. Because I'm really trying to be perfect. I didn't waste fucking 3 years of my fucking life. Damn near 4. Just to be another fucking bullshit nigga again, bro. I have to go every single day seeing two of my old works with they niggas. That shit do something to a nigga, bro. That do something to me. Make a nigga fucking livid, bro. And I got to do that acting like everything's fucking fine, bro. I don't socialize with people anymore. We gonna have to revel in my fucking brilliance. Because I'm not gonna speak to niggas anymore. We not on the same level, bro. That's really the tip I'm keeping it on, bro. You gonna have to come to me at this point. Cause I don't really care for small talk. It just happens at the end of the day. I don't care for that at all. You're really wasting your time. You could be with your loved ones right now. Now we talk about some damn shit that's happening in the moment. Some worthless shit. I'm really trying to get this shit going. But the problem with me is I barely gotten started with that. Keep on teasing progress report too. I only got the intro song, which is an instrumental. Barely did anything on that, John. I'm gonna have to make beats too, bro. I have to get this. I have to get this out. I can't go branch off into the mixtapes unless I get this out. So hopefully my headphones are unscathed in the laundry, in my pockets. Now I can get started with that. But whether or not this is what I feel or not, it's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm thinking right now. And if in that case, it's a true thought. It's something that's real. If you think it's real. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If it's a thought, it's real. Let's see, anything else? So I got 3 videos from doing the interview stuff for the first day. Didn't even check the audio. I'm just seeing how much videos was there. It was fine. I'm about to... Nah. Not in this video. No, not in this continuity. I think I'm really pissed off because I'm mediocre right now. It's definitely like I'm not as great as I know I am yet. I didn't show that to people. It's like, oh, you got to be good within yourself. I already know I'm good within myself, nigga. I'm outside now though. I'm with a bunch of fuck niggas every day, bro. I gotta show these niggas, bro. All these niggas pawns, they go out to follow the leader. That's why they here, bro. That's why they here, bro. That's really what I'm thinking. Whether or not that's really what I feel, it's a thought though. It's a thought though. 'Cause niggas really, I mean, and there's bad bitches at least, right? This is gonna be a fun year, bro. And I don't really have no code of ethics, so I can really have fun. I could be cantankerous. I can skip class if I really want to. I won't though. I got something to show these fuck niggas. That's why I'm even out still, bro. I already know what the fuck I am. I gotta show you fuck niggas. This is really a tip I'm keeping it on, bro. Thorough tip. Thorough tip, know what I mean? I didn't check the audio for the videos. I don't even know if they're good or not. We gonna hope though. We gonna make something happen because I said I would boost it, but when they got mad audio going on, and I don't even know how it's even going to record. And if I boost it up, you're gonna hear like a bunch of random static because it was still in the bottle in that little pouch I showed you. I don't even know if I showed it to y'all. I hope I did. But had in that little, you know what I mean. And if I'm gonna play any games, I got Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone. I got Plants vs Zombies. It's a little scuffed version. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's like a special version. I'm just going a special version. I got a special version of Plants vs Zombies. That's really all I got on my phone. I got Warframe on my PS4 just outside this room. Oh yeah, maybe now that we're here, I can show y'all now. So yeah, boom. Set up that TV a few days ago. I've really just been on that. This is my space, by the way. And this is where I sleep. It's cozy. Yeah. I'm thinking about setting up little like notes on the wall. I got my old board. Which the reason I brought it in here is so I can show you my old Science Olympiad things. Maybe I can get something off that. But yeah, just put a bunch of notes on the wall. I'm really trying to lock in. And eventually I'm gonna have a huge change of heart and then become like less vain. Cause I'm really a fuck nigga too of a different brand. If we being real. Like I don't care what I look like. I don't care what people think about me. As long as I'm the thirdest nigga in the room, bro. And it's like one day I'm gonna realize the God in me, and then, cause I more so think namaste, but don't really believe in anybody. I believe there's me's out there in the world. I never seen a me though. Never related to anyone. I'm everything, but no one is me. I'm from here, there, live here, got people from there. No one identifies with me. I gotta identify with everybody, and it gets sad knowing that you identify with everybody who doesn't identify with you. You know, Plight of the Black Man, right? We see through so much cracks, and no one wants to come into our space, but they got so much of our style within them. They parry our language, you know, our music, you know. It's our overall culture. I was gonna say something really brazen. I was gonna say women, but that's a whole thing I don't even think I could get into. But let's just say that they take our culture, and we just gotta look on from the sidelines because ultimately we're in their world, and we can usually see all their experiences because that's what we're broadcasting. They know nothing about us though, and man, this world beats you down, bro. I'm really just frustrated at this point that I couldn't do anything beforehand. That I was just wasting my time with the distractions that they put up for me. That's really why I'm so angry all the time. Is I wasted all this time. Everybody who done me wrong is over up in their little world. I could have pressed the fucking red button. I could have fucked everything up, bro. But no, I had to stay on the sideline. And now I'm at this point. I'm wondering, damn, I really should have fucked shit up, bro. Cause I'm really not that good of a person. I'm a lazy fuck though. Sloth saved my life today, I said. Sloth saved my life today. If you know that song, good for you. It's a good album. We gonna see what happens. Very proud of that project. You know. We gonna see if we can come up to that. But I really do this art stuff, this music stuff, to communicate with people who aren't in my life anymore. That's what I really mean when I say we gonna revel in my brilliance. I want people to see the real me that I never got to speak. Cause I know a lot of things can change just off a text. Just one call. Using words. I'm still not too good at that though, ironically. Being my profession. Been a poet the longest. Started rapping around 9th. Been rapping all high school. And senior now. Never been good with words though. Because I always wasted my time. Crazy life. Now before I clear this board, I guess we can look at some of the old classes I took. This was 2024. It's crazy to think that 2022 is where I started. I gotta believe in people at the end of the day. It's because when a bunch of these niggas slide at me, it's like I gotta believe that we are the same because we are. Whether I'm more precocious or not doesn't matter. We're all fucked up at the end of the day. Bunch of kids who don't know how to speak their own fucking language. Bad John, bro. And really, I'm just doing this stuff to feel like a somebody. Having this big vision for music, art, all this stuff. And you keep on getting sidelined by stuff that only fulfills you temporarily. Yeah, man, it fucks with you. I don't want a therapist because then it's going to stay there. I want to vent to the world so I can die as somebody. I don't got, from what I've seen, from what I know, I feasibly have 4 more years left before I die to some illness. Or I get killed off. Man, I'm a black man. Anything is everything. Everything is anything. Everything is everything. Not sure what I want. Glad I got this on camera at least, because it's not as pristine, as concise as I wanted it to be. It's real though. If it's a thought, it's real. Nah, I'm gonna have to get a whole board and I'm gonna go to the garage and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if y'all see that. That was my old Science Olympiad schedule. We have, okay, I'm not sure why I did it like this. So Monday I had electric vehicle. You would bet, you would get an electric vehicle, basically, right? You would get an electric vehicle, then you put a bunch of stuff to it. You got to make it go on a low path. And that's basically all that was. Now, like I said before, I chose all the classes, and I'm not really sure if I was paying attention to what I picked. Now, I had my old work and my current work in Science Olympiad at that point. It was some nastiness I was getting off, dude. But I had my old work, my first work, actually, as soon as I got in high school. And now I'm not really sure how I feel about the first work now. Now I'm just warming up to the second. No, yeah, the second, third work technically, but the second work is filler. So like in the Grand Canon, I'm not in the game to spite the second work. But the third work I'm on now is like, damn, I kind of fucked up there because we was good friends. I think that was really frying me for the second part. Because the first work, we didn't know each other that much, but we could have known each other a lot more. Because what we had, the first work and I, was a very strong connection. Not strong connection because we didn't really know each other that much, but there was something there. I seen it, bro. I seen it. And the third work was good friends from a situation with the first work, because you won't believe this. I'm gonna tell the story a lot more times because this is absolutely nasty. But the first work and the third work know each other, and the second work and the fourth work know each other too. It's like you can't write this, bro. You can't write this. This is God in motion, bro. This is God in motion. You can't write this stuff. But yeah, the fourth work and the first work. So at that point, the fourth work was the first work, right? Yeah. Wait, no. The fourth work was the latest work. And the first work was the first work. God fucking damn it. Nope, it's fine. I accidentally pressed the thing. But we back now. Oh no, it's got a dent now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well I'm just gonna blitz through this. So optics, I think you just had to look at something and then you say what it is. Wind power, that was like fans and stuff. Chem lab is chemistry. Entomology, that was the thing I had with the first work. It's just more like lost potential with the first work, really. But entomology, you would find the names of stuff, and then you would do that. Now ichthyology, that was like insects, I think. It might be reverse psychology. I need to get in that damn dictionary, bro. I'm losing all my word sauce. I don't know no words no more. That used to be my pride. Back with, ooh, no, cause okay, so the works. I'm counting those in high school because the first work was the one I met during band camp freshman year. So that was like beta freshman. Or like that was like the prologue to freshman year is when we first met, I think. No, never mind. It was actually in September. Now the prior work and the previous work, that's what I'm going to refer them as. Never mind. I was about to say erstwhile. I never need to say erstwhile for nothing. The prior work and the previous work. What did I say? Previous and you see, I think I have a complete connection between heart and hearts and mind. I have no intersection between body and heart and body and mind. You know what I mean? Never mind. But yeah, there was sixth grade work that I met during sixth grade, and then there was, sorry, my hand's getting tired. First work, or whatever I called her, the one that I met as soon as I moved down to Texas, 2018. 2017, great year. You know, I miss my people back in NEPA, bro. I miss NEPA. Or do I miss being a kid? That's for a different episode. Anyway, Wednesday, I completely got rid of that. No, Wednesday is this, actually. Oh, material science, that was like dirt and rocks. There's about 3 people in that. I wonder how far they got in the long run. Wonder if I would have helped. Nope, I was on bullshit back then. Because I was just geeked. I was in like a club with my old work and the new work. Let's see if I can get into more funny hijinks like that this year. Because I'm not really on that bullshit anymore. I'm really trying to, pass all these people now. It's like y'all had your fun. I'm locking in, bro. Cause either I'm just all heart or I'm all mind. And y'all are a good mix between both. Heart and mind. Body and mind, I think it is. Body and mind. Heart, body, and mind. Y'all are a mix of all three. I can lock it into one of them at all moments to my own detriment. Now, air trajectory, what does that mean? I think you put something in front of a fan and then you see how far it goes or something. Forensics, that's like detective movies. Astronomy, yep, boom, here it is. Astronomy, B4214, that was Miss Junn's class. She was alright. Don't really like white girls, though. What we did in there was this... No. Because matter of fact, I get uncomfortable talking about women that are 1 year younger than me. So I'm not even going to say nothing about that, actually. Because I know some people are cool with that. Jesus Christ, bro. That's my fault. But yeah, I get uncomfortable talking about that. Because most people in band, I realize, are in a like 1 year gap relationship. People are not in their grade that they like, I guess. They always get with someone that's 1 year below them. You know, in my grade. You know, seniors arguing with the juniors. And whatever you feel about that, I feel strange about it, honestly. But I know that's more so like a hating thing. Because that might not be a popular opinion. But that's really how I feel, honestly. And these don't get no views anyway. This is an hour. People are not even going to get 10 minutes through. So I can be honest on this. They say don't say nothing inflammatory, disparaging words about yourself. You know, keep a good image. So I don't care, bro. If you kick me out, you kick me out, bro. Hopefully by then, when this really blows and people actually start looking at this, because I can really post this on my Instagram story and I would be perfectly fine, bro. People don't care about me that much. And that's good for me because I care about me too much. It says my mind to my mind. My body is just here holding up a phone against a board. Now I put this down. You see, I was trying to lock in with this. Deductive means general premise to specific conclusions. And inductive means specific premise to general conclusion. Y'all see that right there? Can y'all see that? Because I'm looking at it in reverse. Okay, I'm looking off the reflection off the John. We're gonna have to pray that works. So deductive reasoning is, what does this mean? I'm sure if you give me an example, I can like put this in a problem and I can figure it out. Use deductive reasoning. Okay, let's try to figure out what I meant by this. Deductive reasoning means, okay, first off, I need to build an example off this stuff. So, use, okay, well, If you had 40 chicken, if you had chicken, how do you get to 40 or something? Because generally it'd be chicken. Oh, you got to find something specific. Use deductive reasoning. Okay, so Kayla went out with her friend Bryce, and they got chicken at Church's. How much? Oh, and Bryce likes to eat more. How much did they get? I think you can use deductive reasoning for that, right? Bryce got more chicken because he likes to eat more. Now, inductive, let's see. What if we reverse that same Church's chicken type metaphor? Bryce likes to eat more, and they went to Church's chicken. Would he get more? Use inductive reasoning. Yes, he would, because he usually gets around 40 chicken, and then if he's going to split it, he would have more because he likes to eat more. Now, I think I blanked that part from the explanation, but that's what I was thinking ultimately. So you're going to have to buy it with me. By the way, I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but up there you got all my old computers, bro. They all jacked up. Well, you know, that's that. Good first day. I'm going to survive. I'm not sure if I'm going to come out of it with one piece. Because I'm used to torture, honestly. Man, staying in music as long as I have, not even band, none of that. Something way less fulfilling to me, really. Sometimes it feels, is rapping. It's not instantly fulfilling. Because sometimes I can go like a month without listening to none of my music. I listened back to Progress Report 1. I went through all my old music, like, damn, bro, I have it, bro. I have it. And I really just got to lock in with it. Because it's like a quick fix over like a soma. A quick fix over a great medicine that cures every disease in your body. That's what rap is to me, really. Care less about this game stuff unless I'm filming it. Matter of fact, I might do that soon. But the thing is, it's gonna jack up like my schedule. Maybe I can do a playlist that says old videos, because it's gonna have like a string of old stuff. But because I can only get 10 videos out per day, it's gonna look strange in the grand scheme, because I'm in the middle of whatever the bad album is called, with when I'm got the band on and holding the bassoon, purple, wherever that was, that bad project. It's gonna be in the middle of that, but it's good for the algorithm because it's like a hot button topic. Maybe I can even say something like, no, that's gonna be a different video. The phone ban thing, because I got to make that a more concise thing. But I can just do this to get in the first day of school meta. People love that. Now, firstly, unfortunately, I can't do none of the blog stuff. It was none interesting because I wasn't speaking in none of the classes. I was straight stone faced. I'm really trying to aura form. Honestly, that's what it is. Because I can only be a person on the mic. Which is strange enough. Behind the scenes, I fancy myself a vessel. Ooh, but when I come on stage, I might be stuttering right now, but that's something I could come into. I don't have public speaking actually. I have music theory. So that's new, right? This gonna be good. I should know that. I'm gonna put the solfege thing on the wall. Get some bobby pins. Put it up on some papers. It's gonna look like insanity, but I've been insane the past 4 years. I might as well embrace it for the first time. Because I was trying to fit in for so long, bro. I'm gonna have niggas catching up to me, bro. You either catch up to me or you can miss me. That's honestly the tip I'm on, bro. You know, who knows if that's what I feel? If I think it, it's real. So, okay, yeah. So let's see if I can get this out first thing tomorrow when the genre refreshes. I don't know how long the cooldown is. All I know is that when you're doing it rapidly, all you can get is 10 videos out per day. So if I get this out, I can get into the first day of school meta. The first day of school meta. Maybe if I do more slow uploads, that'll be good for something. It might be, I'm not sure though. Nah, I need to get these up. Because then once I get it gone, it's like, okay, now we can really get in the flow. And then what I like is going down when you get recommended those like really oblique channels that randomly get like a 6-figure view video, but rest of the videos are like 100, and it just gets something where everybody comments on it. It's usually some sob stories stuff. No offense to them, I'm just hating. But when you go down to it, you see all the same type style thumbnails. Is you in your setting? I try to be around, but say your setting is this closet area where you got this white background. You got that, and all the thumbnails. I'm not sure if they're hand chosen or there's a function where YouTube chooses it for you, or it's that. But when you go down, you're gonna see a very consistent thing, and I think that's good. Like it's more so a fun thing to see. Like all these look the same. It's like, oh, you got your own little ethos. It's kind of fun. But yeah, for the time being, I'm hating. I don't like none of these niggas' success because they're not me. No one is me. No one will be me ever. I'm trying to change shit. And matter of fact, nah, 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 because that's really for a different video overall, bro. I'm a bug that bull, bro. But that's all really. I'm just learning to be a man. Learning to be strong. We gonna see if I'm there. Either way, I'm gonna be out though. We're just gonna see if I'm there though. Thank you for watching this very long video. Phone ban, depending on the audio really, because I remember most of the sentiments, and maybe I can do like a commentary type. Set up the thing all fancy, like perch it up against a tree, get a good angle, something like that. Something like that. And maybe that can get in the back. But I don't like that bag, honestly, because I don't like the people that watch them type videos. They be way too pretentious. Now, is that me? I am pretentious, but I'm thorough. Simply. I don't like, it's just a bunch of, that's really what I seen in school too. A bunch of people who know each other, just stroking each other's dicks. It's like, oh, you're great at what you do. Yeah, keep on saying that. Wow, that's so funny. It's like we're not getting anywhere with this. I'm not speaking to, because ultimately I want to speak to people with opposing minds, which I believe is everybody. I'm not sure if I'll ever find a me. If I'm gonna have a relationship with a woman, it's gonna be which aspect of myself can relate to you. Because I'm not gonna find someone who's completely me. Maybe they're out there. I don't believe it though. Because I'm gonna nothing surprises me. Because I've done seen everybody. And whether or not they're blatantly compatible or not. That's good, right? Compatible. It's like, yeah, no one's me. No one done live my life, bro. It's bugged out, bro. And I don't even know what life I lived yet because I haven't put it on wax yet. If it don't be in art, it don't exist to me. That's why we doing business only way you exist to me. I'm a walking painting, bro. I'm a vessel. And sometimes, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna eat ice cream, bro, for fun. I got to record everything I do now because this is really what brings me feeling. You know what I mean? Because I don't speak to other people because I don't agree with other people. I don't feel like wasting my time with other people unless we don't do something big. And in the end of the day, I'm not even sure if that's something I'll do or something I even believe in doing features with niggas. I guess I gotta get in tune with myself before I do any of that shit, bro. I see these niggas get fan bases, bro. Like, these niggas trash, bro. Them niggas trash, bro. I can't let these niggas think they got a spot in this shit anymore, bro. I got a strange voice, but nothing catches on fast. And nothing that lasts long, at least. I gotta remember that. I gotta believe in that. It's gonna be a slow burn with all this stuff. I need to humble my damn self. I'm tapping in with my Atman. I'm sounding bugged out, bro. I'm sounding bugged out speaking. Like, damn, what happened to you, bro? You'd be so bright-eyed. Now you just a dickhead, bro. And I'm like an unorthodox dickhead, too. Because, with the previous work. The worst part is when your old work gets with someone you can't hate. It's like, nah, that's just cool bull, bro. And it's like, I feel like I'm like a booker, like a TV dickhead. Like someone who's in over their own head. And it's like I never seen anybody like that before. Because this is because of my isolation, bro. Been stuck up in this some form of a closet. Although it's been a different form, I've been more fucked up this year, though, I would say. But over the last 2 years, majorly, I spent most of my time in the closet. That's where I made most of my music. That's where I slept. Man, the studio is my home, bro. This little apartment, bro. This shit my home, bro. I don't got a bed in this shit, bro. This shit is home to me, bro. When I have it no other way. Shit, I can't have it no other way anymore. If I was gonna have it a different way, shit, you're way too fucking late now. So I'm just doing what I do now at this point, bro. I hope y'all hear me. My voice, starting to realize how deep my voice is. I'm gonna have to start projecting more. Projecting to me is yelling, though. You might as well not hear me then. Fuck, nigga.